And you are listening to 94.1 KPFA and 89.3 KPFB in Berkeley, 88.1 KFCF in Fresno, and online at kpfa.org. The time is 3:30. Stay tuned next for El Show de Andres Soto.
Buenas tardes a la Gata Negra y a todo el mundo. Y bienvenidos al show de Andrés Soto. And on top of that, feliz 5 de Mayo y que viva Aztlán Libre. And so for all you out there who know about 5 de Mayo, and, one time they always ask the question, why is it so big in the United States and not so big in Mexico? Well, the answer lies in the Chicano student movement of the 1970s. And the fact that they had all school year to organize for May, because school starts in September when the Fiestas Patrias, or Mexican Independence Day, happens. So they're just getting to know each other. But more importantly, it was about overthrowing invaders who took over the land and were extorting the resources out of the people. And the Chicano student movement saw the United States that way, invading Mexican land, taking it away from them, taking the resources. Think about the gold, think about the oil, think about the silver that all used to belong to Mexico before it got stolen by the United States. That's 5 de Mayo. But right here at home, about 6 weeks ago, we told you the story of Wheelhouse Baseball in Richmond and their plans to take a touring team of East Bay youth to Cuba for an athletic and cultural exchange. With your help, they made the trip, and now they are back. I will have Wheelhouse director Shiva Gaskins back in the studio to tell us about the trip and the impact on players and their families on both sides of the lines. And joining him is one of the players, Connor Henritzi, and we might have some more of them joining us a little bit later. All of this and some very cool music. This is El Show de Andres Soto on KPFA 94.1 FM. Si se puede. All power to the people. Soy tu hermano, yo soy Chicano. I am your brother, I am a Chicano. That's from the album Rolas de Aztlán, and that was by Conjunto Aztlán. And so we're back here in the studio, and once again we have Shiva Gaskins and his players Connor Henritzi and Finn Fairden. And so welcome to El Show de Andres Soto, and welcome back here to the East Bay.
Thank you, Andres.
Thank you.
So, Gaskin, catch us up. We last caught you like you were looking for the last $2,000. Apparently you got it. You guys went to the trip.
We got it and more.
Excellent. Well, now you got something to build on for next year.
Exactly.
So, when you, left here, you guys were getting ready. What was it like? Everybody getting together at the airport, traveling together.
It was fantastic. What we did was we left on a Wednesday, but that Sunday we had a community send-off where we invited people from the community to come to Wheelhouse Academy, our facility, and just kind of give the kids their best wishes and their blessings on a great trip. And that was a great event. A lot of people came out. They bought equipment that they wanted to donate to the kids. We had the kids bring their bags, and we divided up all the equipment to put in the bags and donate. And one of the mothers of one of the players is Samoan. She's Samoan, so she made these beautiful leis. And there was a big ceremony where we presented all the kids and the coaches with the leis.
Wow.
And I don't know, that formal ceremony kind of really gave it a very special flavor to the trip. And then we left Wednesday morning. We gathered at the airport. I think a lot of people couldn't believe we made it. It was incredible. You're right. We were $2,000 short. Right after I left this studio, I think it all came in within an hour. I mean,
wow.
People really responded. We had a couple people donate $1,000 each.
Wow.
They were so excited about
well,
the
thank you to all
project.
the listeners out there for stepping up.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, and so you get to San Francisco Airport, right?
Yeah, we gathered in San Francisco Airport. Parents said goodbye to their kids, the parents that weren't going. There were a lot of tearful goodbyes. But people were excited, and we get on the airport. The kids are just excited. We have to calm them down a little bit. They're so happy about flying. There's a huge plane. It was a great trip. We went to Miami, and as we were landing, the pilot over the pilot speaker,
the PA,
the PA, thank you, pilot speaker, PA, said, everyone, we want to welcome a special group of kids from California. They're here. They're baseball players and going to play baseball in Cuba, and the whole plane just clapped for us.
Wow.
And it was fantastic.
I know. And so then you went through Miami into Havana. What was it like arriving in Havana?
Oh man, it was actually a lot easier than we had expected. We had some people who are from Cuba, and they had been there some years ago, and they were kind of warning us of what to expect, maybe long lines and things like that. But I think since Obama's visit, maybe they kind of improved some things, and it was really very simple, very easy, very warm. The people were warm. People were beautiful. When we got our bags and we went outside, it was the first thing you notice, obviously, are the cars.
Oh, yeah.
Like everybody, 1950s, and you hear about it, and then you see it, and it's like real, and it's like everyday people. That's the cars they drive, or they drive the motorcycles with the sidecars, the old motorcycles. And also you get a sense of just the people are so warm. They're very friendly, very happy, and lots of people. Like there's a lot of activity. You get the Cubano music, vibrant society, right? And that vibrancy comes through the music, right? And you can feel it in the people, in the movement, in the talking. It's that same kind of flavor.
Yeah, it's not separated out as a part of life. It's incorporated and integrated.
Exactly.
So, we have a couple of the young men here. So, Connor, when you first got there and were checking out this new environment, before the show, you said you had been to Guatemala, I believe, and you noticed some similarities around poverty and culture, that kind of thing. But once you started playing ball with these guys, what was it like when you guys first got together? How did you guys meet each other? How were you greeting each other, so to speak?
Well, we just went onto the field, and
started playing ball?
We started playing ball. We didn't really meet up with them first. We just kind of warmed up. And
warmed up on your own, and they warmed up on their side.
Maybe the coaches met, but we didn't really meet with the players until after the game.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
And what was that like, meeting other guys your age and? How many of your crew could speak Spanish, or did you do everything through interpreters or sign language?
We did a little bit of interpreting, but most of it was just, we tried to use our hand motions with the kids. So after the games, on some nights we hosted them for dinner, and so then we got a chance to kind of meet them, and we kind of tried to talk to them, and it's kind of pretty funny how all of us couldn't really talk to them.
Yeah.
And we tried, and they were laughing at how we tried to speak Spanish to them.